Liber Pennae Praenumbra. 1. In the Acacia echo is this inscribed. 2. By the same mouth, O Mother of the Sun, is the word breathed forth, and the nectar received. By the same breath, O counterweight of the heart, is the manifest created and destroyed. 3. There is but one gate, though there appear to be 9. Mime dancer of the stars, and how beautiful they weft and web is shimmering in the fire dark of space. 4. The 2 that are nothing salute you, black flame that moves Hadit. The less and less one grows, the more and more Praenu may manifest. Do thou now speak to us, the children of time to come. Declare thy will, and grant thy love to us. 5. Then spake she that moves. 6. I hurl upon ye, children of Heru, all ye who love the law and keep it, keeping not unto yourselves. Ye are blessed. Ye have sought the scattered pieces of our Lord, ceasing never to assemble all that has been. And in the realm of the dead have ye begotten from the dead the Shining One. Ye then give birth and nourished him. 7. Thy land of milk shall have the honey also, dropped down as dew by the divine Genander. The pleasure and delight lies in the working, the whole surpassing, far the parts together. 8. The Lord of parts is placed within his kingdom, as done by beast and bird. The land of sun is open but to children. Heed the eternal child. His way is flowing free, and suited to the nature of your being. 9. A voice crieth in the crystal echo. 10. What means this showing forth? Is time itself awry? The hawk has flown but 70 in his allotted course. 11. She smiles as beauteous as night. 12. Behold, he spreads his pinions, yet in flight, showering and shaking forth the golden light upon the hearts of men. And wherein doth he fly, and by what means? The feather and the air are his to ride, to bear him ever in his going. The pylons of the ages are unshaken, firmly are they set. The day of the hawk has but seen its dawning, and will see its due measure according to the laws of time and space. The voice then spoke. 15. Then has the vision failed? Do I behold thee crookedly, thinking thee to be whom thou art not? 16. She danced and whirled, scattering starlight in her silent laughter. 17. I am whom I appear to be, at times, and then again I wear a triple veil. Be not confused. Above all, truth prevails. 18. I am the unconfined. Who is there to say me nay, to say, thou shalt not pass? Who indeed may say, thy time is yet to come, when time itself is my chief serving maid, and space the major domo of my temple? 19. Indeed, O voice of the acacia, I am the means by which you speak. By the same mouth that breathes the air, do words of doubt pour forth. In silence, then, do know me. For I am come with purpose at this time, to aid the lovers of the hawk to fly. The word of flight. 20. Who falters in the flight must thereby fall. The greatness of the gods is in the going. 21. When first ye fledged, beloved of Heru, the shell which had protected long had broken. Upon the wings of will ye ventured forth, gaining strength and power as ye flew. Ye gained all knowledge of the feathered kingdom, whereby ye became as perfect as the sun. As perfect as the sun. The friends and teachers all became brothers. 22. The regal swan, the heron, and the owl, the raven and the cockerel, did aid ye. The beauty of the hawk himself was granted, the virtues of the peacock, the hummingbird, the loon. The eagle did reveal her inner nature and the mysteries thereof. Behold, ye witnessed how with her lion she became the swan. And the ibis of the abyss did show the knowledge. 23. Ye flew, O kings and hermits, and ye fly even now within the bending loveliness of new. But there are those among ye and below ye who would snare your wings and drag ye from the sky. 24. Look well within, judge well your heart. If ye be pure, it weighs no more than I. It will not bear ye down to the abyss, for gold is light, but lead is fatal. Unto flying, plumb your own depths in truth and in self-knowledge. 25. If aught would hinder these, it is thy doing. Behold this teaching now within the temple. 26. So saying, she who moves assumed the form of the great black flame, growing from the central shaft and billowing out the void. The children of Heru beheld in silence, and listened to her words form in their hearts. 27. Behold this lens of stars, now turning in space before ye. Men have named it Andromeda. Through it I flow unto the holy Muda, then to Ra, and thence to ye, O priests. 28. Ye must not rest content whilst in the kingdom, but strive and so exceed what is done. In love of the Lady of the North, and in will of the Prince of the South, do everything soever. In the power of the seven-rayed star, do ye comprehend the beast, and from had of the heart, do delight in thy star-arched darling. 29. Do all this, and then pass beyond. Abandon aught that might distinguish thee from any other thing, yea, or from no thing. If the fowler would snare thee, leave thy feather cloak a dangle in his hand, and soar naked and invisible beyond. But now, as priests within the temple, are ye here as kings and warriors, magicians all. The way is in the work. 31. The hidden one of the abyss now gives the two wherein is wrought the higher alchemy. Supporting earth is Cathonos. Learn it well, and all bonds shall be loosed, for the will's working. Surmounting spirit, there is Chronos, whose nature is duration, and the passing away thereof. 32. The two are one, and form the kingdom's essence. Who masters them is master of the world. They are the utter keys of transmutation, and keys of the power of other elements. 33. The warrior priests received the keys, and placed them within their robes, to hold them hidden well above their hearts. The black flame danced and dwindled, becoming small, a quill pen, plumed and pointed. There being naught upon which to write, one among the priests came forth, and laid his body's skin upon the altar as living parchment. 34. She who moves wrote thereupon a word, but shew it not before them. In patience waited all the kings and hermits, assured full well of final understanding. 35. The feather grew again, and rounded close its edges, becoming to their eyes the yoni lingam. The image came of ancient Baphomet, the horned one, who spoke. 36. Of old ye knew the key, of two in one conjoined. Ye have lived and loved full measure as new and had, as Pan in Babylon. The mystery of mine own image do ye also know, for such a truth was for the ancient orders of the East and West. 37. Bipartite has the race of man been in its span. The father and the mother made a child. I am the elder of the children, true, but now the younger rises to his day. 38. The nature of true alchemy is that it changes not alone the substance of the work, but also changes thence the alchemist. Ye whose will it is to work thereby, behold mine inverse image, and consider well its meaning for thy task. The showing of the image. 39. From out the yoni lingam drifted forth a cloud, a violet and light shot. In the misty heart thereof a sound arose, vibrating soft, yet filling everywhere. 40. Jeweled and flashing rainbow lights from wings, there hovered in the midst of a humble bee, striped gold and brown, soft-haired and curved in form. It shone its eyes unto the priests and kings assembled. 41. Spoke then she who moves out from this mist surrounding. 42. This is the symbol of the work to come, the great Genander in its earthly form. The magician shall grow unto the bee as the aeon unfolds, a leader and a sign unto the race of man. 43. What then of its nature cloth? What then of its nature doth the bee show forth? 44. Behold, it is not male or female in the singular. It labors forth by day in constant flight, an egoless doer, whose will and the hive will are but one. 45. It gathers up the flower nectar, flies to hive, and there in pure communion doth in this very body transubstantiate. 46. The nectar is now honey. Bee to bee it is transferred, speaking all hive mysteries, from and to each mouth. By the same mouth that first ingathered is the honey spent, the secret alchemy within the centers, turning silver gold. 47. The hive now lives immortal, with queen and workers, drones and builder bees, soldiers, foster mothers, all are one. In constant life renewal, the hive breathes as one being, for indeed it is. In the will of the hive is the will of the bee fulfilled. Each in its appointed place, the bees work out their will in ordered harmony. 48. The image fades. Now the poised plume moves in dancing fashion, unfolding from the center shaft long wings, transforming to the shape of the dark vulture. 49. But know, O children of the hawk, a man is not a bee. He may profit from the image thereof, to learn of wisdom in the working. Behold in me another image for thy heart's instruction. 50. There rose before their eyes the tower of silence, wherein the lovers of the fire lay the dead. 51. The vulture form alighted soft therein, and ate the flesh from corpses to the bone. The wind howled, desolate, in this fearsome place, fluttering the cerements about the ivory bones. 52. Silently the winged one stared, gore-smeared, about her beak. Into the eyes of each priest there assembled her baleful gaze did search. In perfect peace did they behold her searching, for each as warrior had made of death a brother. Deliberately then she unfolded out her wings, and took to the wind, and soared up from that place. The giving of the word. 53. Eternity then reigned, infinite the veil that hung about them. 54. Somewhere, sometime, the veil parted for a moment, and she who moves strode forth, more comely than mortal woman ever was. She glowed in radiance of pearl and amethyst, Fine pleated linen was her gown, girded in gold and silver, and on her head a nemes of starred blue. Her crown was but a single plume, free-standing, and in her hands the ankh of wand of healing. Unto each warrior priest she moved, embraced and kissed them. Then, seated in the midst, she spoke as comrade equally ranked. 56. Ye have worked well in all that has been given. Upon the tree of life are ye founded. In tetragrammaton have ye proceeded. In all the beast hath given have ye practised well. Ye have become Hadit, and Nu, and Rahor Queet. As Ru, Pa, Krath, did ye abide in silence. Ye know Pan as lover and as god form, and Babylon is bride and self to you. 57. The forces of Shaitan have ye engendered, calling forth the nexus of the 93 to work your will. Separation for the joy of union have ye known, and alchemy is science to your art. 58. For those who know 58. For those who know and will and dare and keep in silence, it goes now further. 59. In death is life, for now as ever has it been so. The willed death is eternal, keep it so. Self of ego, self-son born of Maya, must be slain on the moment of birth. The unsleeping eye must vigil keep. O warriors, for the illusion is self-generate. 60. Constant watchfulness is the first act. The abyss is crossed in minutes every day. 61. If ye would dance the mask, then mask the dance. Exquisite must be the art in this wise, and balance in the center be maintained, else ye shall give unwanted life unto thine own creations. Tread carefully this path of working mage. A tool, by will devised, makes an ill master. 62. Now in the mass, the eagle must be fed upon what she has shared in making. By the same mouth that roars upon the mountain is the word act of no difference given. And when will declares, therein shall join the bee, to add the gold to red and white. The essence of Shaitan is nectar here, the temple is the hive. The lion is the flower, now betimes, the eagle invokes the nature of the bee. 64. Within the triple-chambered shrine is the first nectar pooled. The summoned of the wand of Pan awakens the portal-opening bliss. And from the third and inmost chamber, in joy supreme, the Sothis gift, quintessential mead, bounds forth to join eagle tears and lion blood. 65. Solve a coagula, calm union thereby whereof the cosmos itself dissolveth, and reforms by will, and know if aught can be so ordered in the kingdom, that 3 or more 0, as well as older truths. 66. Then stirred the warrior priests, and of their number, a nameless one stepped forth. 67. We know thee, lady, unspoken though thy name has been thus far. But say now, what was written on the manskin? What is the word thou givest? 68. She smiled and drew from out her robe a parchment scroll, shaped even as a star. Unrolling it, she turned it round about, so all might see. Ipsos. 69. What is this word, O lady? How may it be used? 70. In silent wisdom, king and warrior priest, let the deed shine forth, and let the word be hidden. The deed is lamp enough to veil the face. 71. It is the word of the 23rd path, whose number is 56. It is the unspoken abode, wherein the dance of the mask is taught by me. Tahuti watches without the ape. I am the vulture also. 72. It is the chalice of air and wand and water, the sword of earth and pantacle of fire. It is the hourglass and tail-biting serpent. It is the Ganges becoming ocean, the way of the eternal child. It names the source of mine own being and yours. It is the origin of this sending that channels through Andromeda and Set. What race of gods do speak to men, O willed ones? The word of them is both the name and fact. 74. It is for thee mantram and incantation. To speak it is to bring about certain change. Be circumspect in its usage, for if its truth be known abroad, it would perchance drive the slaves to madness and despair. Only a true priest-king may know it fully and stay in balance through his going flight. This is all I speak for now. The book of the pre-shadowing of the feather is complete. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law, love under will.